Good morning, children. After completion of exercise 5.2, now let us deal with the sum of nth term. Okay, before going for that, we know that arithmetic progression can be written the general form of AP, general form of AP can be written as what? A1, A2, A3, till an. Is it not? That means A1 the first term, second term, third term, till nth term. This also can be written as A plus D, A plus 2D. How? We have already seen that A plus n minus 1 into D. Is it not? We know that this is also the general form of AP. Okay, where D is the common difference and A is the first term. Clear, children? Now, the nth term, sum of nth term we are going to see. Okay, so sum of these all terms of AP can be written as S equals to the first term plus the second term A plus D plus the third term plus I can move till A plus n minus 1 into D. Is it not? Clear? This is S, sum of all these terms, AP terms. Okay, can be written likewise. Okay, now if I write, now for example, if I write, so a small example I am taking, sum of 3, 5 means I can write 3 plus 5 or I can write 5 plus 3. In plus, the sum of 3 with 5 or 5 with 3 will give the same. Is it not, children? Same way here, sum is equals to A plus D plus A plus 2D likewise. Okay, and the same thing I can rewrite as the same terms, rewrite the above terms. We get sum equals to, I can bring the last one to the first and first term to the last. Sum I can change like 3 plus 5 or 5 plus 3. Means the last one I can bring it to the first and the first one to the last. Why we are doing? To get the sum of nth terms. Okay, this is the explanation for sum of nth terms. Okay, so now this I can write as A plus n minus 1 D plus A plus n minus 2D plus till A plus D plus A. Just in the reverse order I wrote. Okay, now adding these two. Suppose this you made it as equation 1 and then this as 2. Now on adding equation 1 and 2, what do we get? We get what? S plus S, these two, left hand side equals to. Now this with this, you can see A is same, that means A plus n minus 1 D likewise. Then this with the second term, so what it will be? This will be in first one likewise. Then second what? A plus D plus A plus n minus 1 n minus 2 D plus it will bracket close it, then same way the last one, that is A plus n minus 1 into D, this one plus the last term of A. Understood, children, this one? So now you can write here implies S plus S is 2S. 2S equals to, you can see 2A is there. That means I can write 2A plus n minus 1 into D plus here also A plus A, 2A plus here D, here minus 2D. Means again n minus 1 into D On simplification you will get like this, plus dot dot dot. The last one also you can see a and a, that is 2a, plus n minus 1 into d. Likewise you can see the same term is repeated here. How many times it is repeated? N times. This is repeated how many times? N times. Okay, so for this, if it is n times, I can write 2s equal to n times 2a plus n minus 1 into d, because this term is repeated how many times? N times. So I can write in shortened form n into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Is it clear? Now implies what? Bring this 2 to the other side, that is on dividing this 2 to this side, what you will get? S equals to n upon 2 within bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so this is called the sum of nth term equals to n upon 2 within bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula of nth term of sum of nth term. Okay, bracket close it. Okay, this is the formula. This again I can write s equals to n upon 2. This is the general form of sum of nth term. Okay, formula of nth term. Now this I can break as a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, now this one you know that it is the last term. This is also known as the last term. An term or L, last term, equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. We know this. Now putting this over here, what I will get? S equals to n upon 2 within bracket a plus a n you can write, or I can write s equals to n upon 2 within bracket a plus l. L is also the last term, which is as a plus n minus 1 into d, or an means nth term will be a plus n minus 1 into d. In 5.2 exercise we have seen this, so I can write likewise also. So this is also one of the formula. Same one, the formulas are likewise. Okay, this one will be or. Okay, so if in the question last term is given and the first term is given, then you can use this formula. If nth term is given and the first term and sum you have to find, then you can use this or this. All the three are same only. Okay, clear? The sum of nth term will be n upon 2 within bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, clear? Children, we will start with the exercise question of 5.3. Before starting this, let me tell you, as we know that some of the topics are being removed from the syllabus for board examination, is it not? So in this 5.3, all the problem statement questions are eliminated from your syllabus. That means from question number 15 onwards, question number 15 onwards, questions are all eliminated, Clear, children? All problem statement questions are eliminated. Okay, that is question number 15 onwards till 20th question. 15 till 20th question, all the questions are being eliminated. It is not there as a part of your syllabus. Clear? Now only we will have question number 1 till 14. Question number 1 to 14 will be solved. Okay? Now in that first question, all the questions of 5.3 will be based on this formula, that is the sum of nth term, which is n upon 2 within bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. In that first question we'll see find the sum of APs. In that first part is 2, 7, 15 to 10 terms. To 10 terms means what is n? N is 10. So here first term A is how much? 2. First term A is how much? 2. Then D will be what? 7 minus 2, or you can write A2 minus A1. Earlier we did in exercise 5.1 and 5.2 also. So this will be equals to how much? 7 minus 2, which is equals to 5. And n will be how much? N is the, to n terms it is given, so n will be what? 10. Clear? You are supposed to find how many terms? Sum of 10 terms. So n will be 10. Okay. A is the first one, that is 2. D is the difference of these two terms, that is 5. Now sum will be, Sn will be how much? Sn equals to n upon 2 within bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So here sum of 10 terms, that is S10 will be equals to how much? N is 10, so 10 upon 2 within bracket 2 into what is A? A is 2 plus N is how much? 10 minus 1 into D is how much? 5. That is equals to, so 5 into 2 2s are 4 plus 9 into 5, which is equals to 5 within bracket 4 plus 40, 5 into 49. So on multiplication 424. So we can write thus the sum of 10 terms of AP, 10 terms of AP, above AP, this AP, okay, this one is 245. Clear? Answer. So likewise, in this first part you have 4 questions, you might have seen, है out of that 4, first one I have shown you, second and third you do it as homework. Homework will be second question and third question of first questions, second part you can write, and third part. These 2 are your homework. Okay. Now we'll see what? Fourth part. Fourth part is, you can see the fourth question, that is 1 upon 15, 1 upon 12, 1 upon 10, to 11 terms. 11 term means n is 11. So here A is equals to how much? 1 upon 15, because this is the first term. D equals to what? A2 minus A1, which is equals to 1 upon 12 minus 1 upon 15, which will be 60. You all know how to find the LCM, that is 12 and 15. Likewise you do it. So this will be 3, 4 and 5. So it will be what? 60. You all know that. Okay. So LCM, when you take it out, you will see that the LCM is 60. Likewise you do it. Then again this will be 5 minus this will be 4, which is equals to how much? 1 upon 60. Clear? That part is clear. Now n is how much? N is 11 terms, equals to 11. Clear? Now sum of sum of 11 terms equals to what? Within bracket write S11 equals to how much? N. First formula only write down. Now the sum of nth term, what you'll write? Sn equals to n upon 2 within bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So now sum of nth term is this much. And sum of 11 terms will be how much? You can write sum of 11 terms equals to S11 equals to how much? 11 upon 2 within bracket 2 into a is how much? 1 upon 15 plus n is how much? 11. 11 minus 1 into d is how much? 1 upon 60. Okay, which is equals to how much? 11 upon 2 into 2 upon 15 plus 11 minus 1 will be 10. 10 into 1 upon 60. So 10 ones are 10 six are. So which will be 11 upon 2. Then here 2 upon 15 plus 1 upon 6. Which will be equals to how much? 11 upon 2. Now LCM of these two will be 30. Okay. So it will be 2, 4 plus 5. So which will be equals to how much? 11 upon 2 within bracket 9, or you can write here into 9 upon 30. Okay, which will be equals to how much? On cross multiplication, or you can see this is divisible. So 3 3s are 3 10s are. Okay, so you can write here equals to 3 11s are 33 upon 20. Therefore, you can write the sum of the sum of 11 terms of AP equals to 33 upon 20. Answer. Okay, thank you. Question of exercise 5.2, first part is 7 plus 10 1 upon 2 plus 14 plus dot 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 till 84. Okay, so 84 is the last term. You can say nth term an, or the last term is like this, and this is the first term. So here you can write in solution. Here we have a equals to how much? First term 7. D is what? A2 minus A1, which is equals to how much? 10 1 upon 2 minus 7, which is 21 upon 2 minus 7. So 21 upon minus LCM and then 2, which will be equals to how much? 7 upon 2. So D is how much? D is 7 upon 2, and N is how much? Last term L. L last term, or N is how much? 84. Now one of the formula we have seen that the sum of Sn term, nth term, sum of nth term equals to what? N upon 2 A plus L. N is also not known to us, and sum we have to find. So two things are unknown, so we cannot find it. So before going for this formula, we will use nth formula, nth term, so that we can get the value of n. That is an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we know that an is given according to the question. Okay, and a is known to us, d is also known to us. So we can find the value of n using this formula. So now see, an is what? 84 equals to a is how much? 7 plus n minus 1 into d is how much? 7 upon 2, implies 84 equals to 7 plus 7 upon 2n minus 7 upon 2. Now bring this side. 84 minus 7 plus 7 upon 2 equals to 7 upon 2 n, implies this will be 77 plus 7 upon 2 equals to 7 upon 2 n. So this I can write 7 upon 2 n equals to, take the LCM, that will be 154 plus 7 upon 2. 2 is the LCM. So on addition, how much you are getting? That will be 161 upon 2, implies n will be equals to 161 upon 2 into this reciprocal. That side it becomes the reciprocal of it. So 2 cancel, 7 1s are 7 2s are 14 and 7 3s are 21. So it will be what? N equals to 23. What the value of n? Now this value we will put here to get the sum of nth term. So you can write now sum of nth term equals to Sn equals to what? N upon 2 into a plus L, which is equals to what? N is how much? We have got just now. That is 23 upon 2. Within bracket A is how much we have seen? 7. So this will be 7 plus L is the last term, that is 84. So we will write here 84. So which will be equals to how much? 23 upon 2. Okay. So on addition of this one, you will get how much? 91. Okay. So which will be equals to 23 upon 2 into 91. With on multiplication of this, you may get how much? 2093. Okay, upon 2. So on dividing, how much you will get? 1 0 1 0 2 4s are 8, then 1 carry, 2 6s are 12, then 1 is left out, so 1 upon 2. So this will be the answer. You can write thus the sum of nth term equals to how much? 1046, 1 upon 2, answer. Okay. So likewise, second and third question, solve it as homework. Second questions, second one and third one, do it as homework. Okay.